Many of us are wondering if Bitcoin will hit all-time highs and when it will hit all-time highs. And depending on which fiat currency we use, it may already have. Bitcoin is hitting all-time highs around the world. The US dollar index is ahead 10.7% since November 2021, meaning many currencies across the world have lost value. Among the countries where Bitcoin has hit new all-time highs in local terms are economic powerhouses like China, Japan, the UK, and India, as well as developing markets like Argentina, Turkey, and Egypt. So Bitcoin's final boss is that 69,000 US dollar previous all-time high, which is only 10 to 12% away right now, with Bitcoin continuing to hold above 60K since punching through it just a few days ago. Can Bitcoin reach a new all-time high in US dollars before the halving next month, in the next 50 days or so? Yes, it's definitely possible, even though historically it's never reached a new all-time high right before a halving. Check it out. After Bitcoin launched back in January 2009 in response to the Great Financial Crisis, it hit its first all-time high of around $30 in June of 2011. Then, after Bitcoin's first halving in November 2012, it took about 357 days after that to hit its next all-time high of $1,300. The second halving happened in July of 2016, and it took about 511 days after that to hit its next all-time high of $18,000. The third halving happened in May 2020, and it took about 546 days after that to hit the final boss we are facing now, the 69K all-time high. Bitcoin's fourth halving is around the corner, and this time around will be much different because last time around we didn't have countries adopting Bitcoin. We didn't have a spot Bitcoin ETF that allows big institutional money to flood into Bitcoin. We didn't have all the retail interest in Bitcoin we have now that is on the rise. We didn't have nearly the demand for Bitcoin we have now that is increasing rapidly as the supply of available Bitcoin on exchanges is decreasing rapidly. Just this week, Coinbase sees massive $1 billion Bitcoin withdrawal. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF joins $10 billion club. Bitcoin ETFs now hold nearly 4% of all Bitcoin, and they're not slowing down. In just 32 days of trading, fam, new spot Bitcoin ETFs have purchased over 317,800 Bitcoin, worth over $19 billion. The spot Bitcoin ETF has broken every single ETF record in history. Bitcoin is the best performing asset in history. The first recorded price of Bitcoin back in 2009 was about 0.0009 cents, rather a tenth of a cent, per Bitcoin. And just 12 years later, it hit the all-time high of $69,000. That is over a 7.6 billion with a B percent increase. Wild. And as we approach new all-time highs, people start to freak out. So let's take a look at what historically happens in different asset classes when all-time highs are reached. All-time highs in the stock market are usually followed by more all-time highs. Why is this the case? Well, humans are the ones controlling the markets, and our emotions can get the best of us when things are going wonderfully or terribly. This is why volatility tends to cluster during downturns, and new all-time highs tend to cluster during upturns. Check out this chart of the S&P 500 with new all-time highs plotted in green going back to the 1950s. Tons of clusters of new highs. In the case of Bitcoin, each new all-time high was eventually surpassed. And there are a lot of differences between Bitcoin and the stock market that will likely put our minds at ease. Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, and welcome to another episode of Crypto This Week. In this video, we are going to explore why Bitcoin is experiencing insane price action to the upside, why Bitcoin is likely hitting and creating new all-time highs sooner than later, what's on the horizon for Ethereum we need to be aware of, and much, much more. Let's hit it. Please check out our sponsors Moralis Money, Lorenzo CPA, and Tangent Wallet. Moralis Money, which gives us access to the Moneyline tool we are using to guide our crypto investing strategy this cycle of when to buy, sell, and hold crypto, is 75% off for a limited time using the link below. Lorenzo CPA, my personal accountant, has saved me a ton of time and money over the years with tax-saving strategies, so book a free call with him today and check out his crypto tax course we can get for a discount using the links below, and invest in your very own cold storage hardware wallet like Tangent Wallet. It's the size of a credit card, multi-currency, multi-chain, and it's by far the easiest crypto wallet to set up and use on the market right now to completely own and control our crypto. And it's extremely affordable. So scroll down and use links below to access the correct and official sites, as well as redeem any special offers they have for us. Sweet. Why is Bitcoin's price going parabolic so fast? Is it sustainable? What the heck is going on? Well, it's actually very simple and can be explained in 3 simple words: supply, demand, and balance. let's break down what that means together. When more people want something than is available on the market, prices naturally increase. And basically, there is not enough Bitcoin available to meet the increasing demand for it. More people want to buy Bitcoin than people who have Bitcoin want to sell it. How's it so? Well, as we all may know or have heard, there is a limited supply of Bitcoin that can ever exist, which is 21 million Bitcoin. Currently, of the 21 million, 19 million Bitcoin have been mined and are in circulation. However, of that 19 million, it's estimated that about 30% of it has been lost, irretrievably lost. This includes people who lost their private keys, people who may have passed away without proper estate planning in place, making their investments lost forever, etc. So when we consider 30% of 19 million Bitcoin are effectively gone, that leaves only about 13.3 million in circulation. And of that 13.3 million, 70% of all Bitcoin hasn't moved in over 1 year. 70% of the Bitcoin supply not moving in over a year means that these Bitcoiners are long-term holders. So if 70% of the 13.3 million Bitcoin in circulation are effectively not for sale on the market, that leaves only about 4 million potentially available to meet demand. And right now, the rate at which new Bitcoin enters circulation via miners processing transactions is 900 Bitcoin per day. Considering all these variables, this should put things into perspective. Here's a weekly summary from February 24th to March 1st, showing the amount of Bitcoin purchased by ETFs was 30,029, while the new Bitcoin produced by miners was just 6,160. So, keep it simple. Bitcoin is exploding because there is more demand than new supply. This means Bitcoin price rally not likely over as institutions deplete BTC OTC supply. And OTC stands for over-the-counter desk, which is a way for big institutions to buy large amounts of Bitcoin without affecting the price too much. So with OTC desk supply at its lowest level in 6 years, big institutions will have to meet investor demand by buying Bitcoin at public exchanges, which affects the price. This means when big institutions start buying large amounts of Bitcoin on public exchanges, it will likely push Bitcoin's price higher and higher. And in case we haven't put it all together in our minds, here's the next kicker. That 900 new Bitcoin entering into circulation will be cut in half next month with the halving event. So in addition to demand for Bitcoin increasing, causing the available supply to decrease, in just a few weeks we will have another supply shock event, as half as many Bitcoin will be entering into circulation than the past 4 years. Crazy bullish. And here's what else is crazy. Sure, Bitcoin has a limited supply of 21 million, however, it won't be reached until the year 2140. So although the amount of new Bitcoin entering into circulation will cut in half about every 4 years, the supply of Bitcoin will still increase until 2140 when the last Bitcoin is mined. Now here's a key fact we all need to understand about Ethereum. Ethereum does not have a fixed supply like Bitcoin. However, it doesn't increase over time. In fact, the more activity that happens on the Ethereum network, the more the supply of Ether decreases over time due to its token burn mechanism. Check it out. On this graph, the orange line is the Bitcoin supply per year, which increases by 1.67% from the new Bitcoin entering circulation from miners, while this blue line is the supply of Ether per year, decreasing by about 0.46%. In fact, on the right here, the total supply change in Ether over the past 30 days, over just the past month, has been negative 45,475 Ether. So let all that marinate in our brains real quick before spicing it up with news this week that spot Ethereum ETF issuers to meet with SEC in March. Ethereum ETF approval expected in May, Standard Chartered predicts. ETH is projected to hit 4,000 by the expected approval date. ETF sell-offs would likely be milder than BTC post-approval. Bullish. So what else do we need to be aware of in the coming weeks as crypto investors? 2 things. 1, crypto market cycles happen in waves. Many people have been asking why Bitcoin is pumping while most altcoins aren't moving much. Well, historically, Bitcoin is the first to pump like crazy, then Ethereum pops off like crazy, then we see larger market caps like Cardano, Solana, Chainlink hit it, followed by medium and smaller cap altcoins. If you'd like to see a more in-depth video about how crypto cycles play out, let me know in the comments below. Cool. And the second thing we need to be aware of as crypto investors in the coming weeks is, like some of us already experienced this week, exchanges get absolutely overloaded with demand. This is why, like we've been discussing together for several years now, is why it's so important to have accounts with multiple reputable exchanges. We should all have accounts with every single reputable crypto exchange our countries allows us to. Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, Crypto.com, KuCoin, Mexi, like literally every single one of them, and get as high on their verification strata as possible so we have as many options to buy, sell, and trade crypto when the markets get absolutely wild. Because exchanges freeze, some support different cryptocurrencies from others, some shut down. Just about anything can happen. Check out what happened just this week. Amid ferocious Bitcoin rally, a Coinbase snafu shows zero balances for customers. Multiple users of Coinbase's US platform said on Wednesday that their account balances were wiped out. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong said in an X post that the crypto exchange was dealing with a large surge in traffic. So 1. Use the links below to access the correct and official sites of my recommended crypto exchanges to have as many options to buy, sell, and trade crypto, to take advantage of any market opportunities, and avoid missing out from maybe the one and only exchange you use, like Coinbase, being down during a surge. And 2. None of y'all, if you've been watching the channel over the years, should have experienced that Coinbase issue because we do not keep our crypto on exchanges. Listen up, this is so important, especially if you're new to crypto. Here's how to use an exchange properly, step by step. Figure out which crypto we want to buy and how much. Send that amount to the exchange. Buy the crypto. Then transfer it off of the exchange to our wallet. That's simple. Do not use an exchange as a wallet. Do not keep crypto on exchanges. Exchanges are tools for exchanging fiat to crypto, crypto to crypto, crypto to fiat. That's it. Why? Because they are not wallets. They are targets for hackers. They can have legal problems. They can have liquidity problems. They can fail. And we can lose all of our money at any time. So if you haven't yet, make this the year that you finally completely take control and ownership of your cryptocurrency by investing in a Tangem wallet. And I'm going to show you how fast and easy it is to set up right now in less than 60 seconds. Opening the box, here we have the 3 cards. Next, installing the correct and official Tangem mobile app on our phones, and opening the app, tap Scan Card, and touch one of the cards to your phone like so. Next, click Create Wallet, and tap the card to your phone again. Nice, now we have a crypto wallet. Let's create backups of it. Tap Backup Now, and then tap Add a Backup Card, and tap the second card to your phone. Cool, now tap Add a Backup Card again, and tap the third card to your phone. Then tap Finalize the backup process, and enter an access code to secure your wallet. Re-enter the access code to verify it, and then scan the primary card ending in the corresponding numbers on the screen. That matches the card, holding it up to your phone until the operation is complete. Then repeat this process for the 2 backup cards. That's it. It's configured and ready to use. So now let's move some Bitcoin we have from the Coinbase exchange together to our Tangem wallet in less than 60 seconds. Open the Tangem app, tap Scan Card, scan the card, enter your access code, scan the card again, and from here on the dashboard, press and hold Bitcoin, then tap Copy Address. Next, open the Coinbase Exchange app, tap the Send button, tap Bitcoin, paste the Tangem Bitcoin wallet address into the To field, and tap Continue. Enter the amount of Bitcoin we want to send. I always recommend sending a small amount to test to make sure everything is good to go. In this case, we are sending $100 worth of Bitcoin. Tap Preview, then tap Continue, make sure everything looks good, then tap Send Now. And it's on its way. In a few minutes or so, we will open our Tangem app and see the $100 worth of Bitcoin we sent that we now completely own and control. Repeat the same process for any other cryptocurrency by copying the corresponding address on Tangem wallet. Also making sure we select the right network. Like for example, with Tether, there are many other available networks like Ethereum versus BNB Smart Chain versus Solana and more. Then repeat the same similar process on any other exchange you may have crypto on by using the send function, pasting the address in the recipient field, and checking to make sure everything looks good before sending. The process is actually much easier and simpler than most people new to crypto think, and it's a lot like riding a bike. I can try to explain how to ride a bike, show you how to ride a bike, you can read about riding a bike, however at the end of the day you need to get on the bike and ride it for yourself to learn. So start practicing transferring to and from different exchanges and wallets to prepare for this face-melting bull cycle so you can take profits and potentially change your life with some nice gains. If you want to watch a full video on how to use Tangem, check out this video guide by clicking on the link above, and scroll down and use links below for a nice discount and to access Tangem's correct and official site. Awesome. So if you would like to increase your chances of making gains by buying and selling altcoins at the right time using the money line, check out this video. If you would like to learn the best proven strategy in crypto, which is how to DCA or dollar cost average into the crypto markets, check out this video. And to get your very own Tangem wallet, click on the link on the screen. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.